Hello students, now you all know that what do you mean by de-starched leaves? De-starched leaves are those which do not have starch, which do not have chlorophyll. Now this experiment shows that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Take one leaf, cover it with the strip with have design. In this strip there is star shaped design. The covered part of leaf, it is in the shade, it does not contain sunlight, so it does not produce chlorophyll or starch. And after experiment with the help of methylated spirit, when we put iodine solution on it, the part which has chlorophyll and starch, it turns blue black, and the part which is covered by the black paper, that turns into blue black. This experiment shows that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis, only then starch is formed. Third experiment to show that the carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. See this experiment. In this experiment we take a flask. In this flask we put half part of the leaf, and in this flask there is potassium hydroxide. The function of potassium hydroxide, underline it, it absorbs carbon dioxide. Only a little amount of carbon dioxide that is already present in the flask, that is absorbed by the potassium hydroxide. As you all know that carbon dioxide is also necessary for photosynthesis, hence the part that is outside the flask need carbon dioxide. It has carbon dioxide, sunlight, water vapors from air, it perform photosynthesis process, and the part that is in the flask, it does not have carbon dioxide, so it does not produce chlorophyll, does not produce starch. After testing with iodine, this part show, that is outside the flask, this part show blue black color, and the inner part that show brown color due to absence of starch. Now experiment number 4, last experiment, it shows that oxygen is produced during the photosynthesis. We take water plant hydrilla, underline which plant we take for this experiment, hydrilla. In the funnel we put hydrilla plant and invert the test tube on it. When the photosynthesis process occur with the help of sunlight, then the oxygen is produced as a byproduct, and we noticed the bubbles in the test tube, they are the oxygen. And how can we identify it? A glowing sphincter blurs into flame, which shows the presence of oxygen. These bubbles are oxygen bubbles. Now students, you will also read the importance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis provide food because plants are the producers. Plants are the first step for the food chain. All food chains start from the plants. Food chain, many food chains interconnected to form food web. It means all the community depend on the producers. So photosynthesis provide food for all living organisms directly or indirectly. Next, during the photosynthesis oxygen gas is produced, that is the main respiratory gas. Next is the carbon cycle. You will also draw the carbon cycle on your notebook and understand it. How carbon dioxide release in the gas through heating or burning in lime kilns. Then the carbon dioxide take by the plants during the photosynthesis process. Then this carbon dioxide from green plants goes to the some little amount in the animals, then bacteria or fungi, decomposers. Then when we exhale, this carbon dioxide again release in the air, and when we animals, human beings and fungi, decomposers, when they buried in the earth, they become fossil fuels after a long time. This fossilization form fossil fuels, and when we burn these fossil fuels, again carbon cycle start. This is the carbon cycle you will draw on your notebooks. Thank you students.